Hey, what up? I'm just messing around with StreamYards. I forgot my password a long time ago and I just now got back into my account. So I'm just on here experimenting. I don't know if my audio sounds good or not cuz I'm not even using my good camera. This is just me messing around, but I'm just wanting to do a quick like little review thing of a video I saw. See what I'm just wanting to mess with the controls on here, see what happens. If people pop in here, that's cool. If not, it's whatever.
I was by myself in the late hours of the night, and I was contemplating on nature as I always do, you know. And then I thought to myself, I was like, all of this is replaceable, you know. And then I said, well, all of this is replaceable.
By the way, this guy's name is The Prison Called Life. I've been binge watching a lot of his videos the last couple days, and just wanted to show some of his stuff.
What about me? And I said, I'm replaceable as well, you know. See, I'm nothing but a tool, you know, and I'm just here to do whatever I have to do, and then I'm out, you know. Then I realized that, as much as life, yes, it's meaningless, but everything here has a purpose, you know. It might be that the purpose is to be exactly that, to be meaningless, you know. I mean, if we say life is meaningless, then yes, that's the purpose. The purpose is to be meaningless, you know, and to create your own meaning, I guess, you know. And then I said to myself that, maybe to society, you might be replaceable. You're just a tool, you're just a battery, you know. But to yourself, you're irreplaceable because you're the only person you will ever know, you know. You're the only person you can truly understand, you know. Then I just realized that I guess, when you come into this life thing, your first mission is to try and understand who you are, and to understand yourself as a person, you know. And society doesn't care about that, you know. They don't want you to understand who you are as a person, you know. They don't want you to have those moments of solitude, you know. That's why they always gotta put you in groups, you know. And I've said that a lot of times on this channel, that these people don't want individuals, you know. They want people who can think in group, in group thinking, in hive thinking, They want that. They don't want you to be an individual, because when you be an individual, you become a spark, They want the world to be dull. They don't want the world to be full of sparks, because then it challenges the very system this world functions upon, So, I mean, you got to think about it. What happens when there's enough sparks, can start a fire, So they don't want that. They don't want you to start a fire, No, no, no. We just want these people to be dull, And that's how I've always thought about these big companies, these corporates, these institutions, and these institutions, I see them as machines, they're just machines, you know, and the sole purpose of these machines is to keep on going and to keep on functioning, you know. That's the purpose of these machines, And now you as an employee, you become a part of this machine, and you go with them, you know. Now you're just a part of the machine. You're not the machine, So what happens when you as the employee, you start to become faulty, you know? It doesn't matter what happened or how good of a part.
So the reason I like this guy's videos is because it's like once you take the red pill about how women are and you like get over it, like you go through the grieving process and accept it for what it is, then you start noticing like the same patterns and like just the whole world in general. It's not just women that see us as like commodities and tools to be used and thrown away. It's literally every facet of society. And that's why I like this guy and a couple other guys I'll probably do some like reviews on that I think are really cool, especially like if you're a MGTOW red pill guy. Like these guys don't really claim MGTOW or red pill or anything like that, but they're definitely looking at the world through a similar lens as MGTOW is, and it's really interesting.
Hard you were to the machine, it doesn't matter. But as soon as you start to become a problem to the machine, you must be replaced, you know? Then they take you out and they put in another part to the machine and it just keeps on moving. This part starts to become faulty as well and they take it out and another part is added in. And I thought to myself, you're replaceable. They don't care how you're feeling. They don't care what happened. They just want you functional enough to keep the machine going, you know? How you feel, it's not the machine's concern. You just have to keep on going. And this machine, it'll always keep on going. So now if this machine doesn't care about you and it will always replace you, and I'm talking about all of these big companies, you know, these big institutions, they don't care about you as a person. They don't give a crap. Now it's up to you to care about yourself. It's up to you to see yourself as somebody who's irreplaceable because the world is not going to do it for you. Only you have to do it for yourself. Only you have to become irreplaceable to yourself. I mean, if you're trying to find validation outside, and you can't find it within yourself, you're screwed, because the world itself will never give a damn about you. You have to give a
Facts.
damn about yourself. You have to be purposeful about who you want to be. If you can't do that, society will decide who they want you to be. If you can't choose who you want to be, society will choose. And they'll make you a slave. That's why in this life thing, in this video game, in this prison we live in, I see myself as a king, as a free thinker, as the one who escaped. As crazy that might sound, but that's how I see myself. And I know one day I'm gonna die. But at least I'll die knowing I was brave enough to do what I wanted to do in this life thing. And that's what I think everybody should pursue. They should at least try and do what their heart tells them to do. Because if life is meaningless, then one should seek to create its own meaning, even though it's purposeless and you're gonna die anyway. But when you're dead, you know, I don't know, somebody should be able to look back and say, this is the type of person he was, and not look back and say he was just a slave to the big institutions. So in this life thing, man, they don't care. They'll replace you in an instant. Nobody cares about you. You have to care about yourself. That's how this life works, man. You have to become irreplaceable to yourself. Otherwise, these people, they're just gonna use you, and the compensation that comes with it is not really worth it. It's not really worth it, man. This is Data Math, and I'm signing out.
Yeah, so that's a prison called Life. I haven't done a live stream in a while, so this is just me experimenting. I put the StreamYard link in there if anybody wants to come in here and talk about what he talked about in the video. If not, I'll just put my 2 cents in and hop off. But yeah, man, I've been watching this guy like all day, and he's like dropping some serious truth bombs. And yeah, man, I like what he said there, how it's like you know, the best thing you can ask for in this life is when you die, like people will remember that you weren't like a sheep that just like fell for everything. And like for me, man, like that's kind of where I'm at with my life. It's like, you know, we're all gonna die, so it's like when I do die, I just want to make sure that like the people I care about remember, like, at least I wasn't, you know, a fucking sheep, you know what I mean? Or at least I, you know, saw the fucking through the bullshit, you know? I wasn't a sucker. You know what I mean? But yeah, I just I think that guy's videos are really cool. If anybody wants to check him out, it's Prison Called Life. I'll probably just do that every now and then from now on, just like just do reviews of like content creators I think are good, like just for shits and giggles. I just haven't been on here in a while. I'm gonna experiment with my sound bites real quick, see if they still got them on here. Yes, I still got my sound bites. Yeah, I'll probably start doing some live streams again soon, but this is just a quick little experiment. But remember, guys, like whenever in doubt, just, you know, just get the low.